Okay, now that you have your video created, and assuming that this is a video that you want to be made public and not one that you're simply making to have transcribed and turned into print, it's time to talk about distribution. And you know what? I recently heard someone talking about the largest television network in the world and how anyone could get on that network. And it turns out that network they were talking about is YouTube. And I can't remember the exact statistic, but I believe it was something along the lines of more people watch videos on YouTube than they do on any other television on the planet combined, or rather any other television network on the planet, which I thought was a really good way of looking at what YouTube really is and what it's becoming. So let me talk to you about our plan and how we're going to use YouTube and how we're going to use video in this concept of being omnipresent within your marketplace, specifically to the people you want. So here's our plan. First of all, of course, all of our content is always about your magnetic messaging, right? So you're usually going to have about 3 pillars that you're going to be having messaging around, the 3 big things that you want to be known for, the 3 big things you can really help people with. We talked about that earlier. So let's assume you've created a video that deals with one of those 3 things and helps people, right? Well, our first step, obviously, is we're going to upload that video to YouTube. And in that video, we're going to put a relevant link in the description of the video. So we're going to have a call to action there in the video. And we're going to say, hey, if you want more information, you can get a free lead magnet at mywebsite.com, or really whatever you want to do, right? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to then take that YouTube video and we're going to post it to Facebook. And we're going to put a relevant link in the Facebook comments as well. So it's pretty much the same thing we did on YouTube. We're going to be saying, hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. And if you want some more free stuff, go to mysite.com/free stuff. Now, here's what this is going to be doing for you. So first of all, you're going to be building YouTube subscribers. And this is becoming more and more important because people who are subscribed to your YouTube channel will be notified every time you put new content on YouTube automatically, which is just another way of you getting in front of them, which is great. It is also going to have video content up there for you. And like we've talked about before, when people start getting interested in your stuff, a great percentage of them and a growing percentage of them will actually start consuming all the free stuff by you that they possibly can because they like it. So we want to feed that. And when they do that, it turns them from being strangers into being low-hanging fruit. So it makes them really way more likely to want to become your clients. Another thing this is going to be doing is it's going to be building your Facebook fans. The thing about Facebook is right now they love video. And by they, I mean the mysterious Facebook algorithm. It gives a lot of attention to video, especially content-rich video. Videos are shared widely on Facebook. So even if you don't have a big Facebook following now, that's okay. You'll start to grow one, and then, well, I'll wait until we actually talk about running ads on Facebook, but you can start building one through advertising as well. But these videos are going to build your Facebook fans virally, which is awesome. The second thing that's going to happen is you're going to be experiencing something I like to call compounding attention. And what compounding attention is, it's basically they're seeing you on Facebook, and when they watch that video, that's causing your YouTube videos to your YouTube video views to actually increase, which increases your presence on YouTube. A great many of them from Facebook might actually even click the video itself and go over to YouTube from Facebook, and vice versa. So you sort of get a compounding effect of using these 2 mediums simultaneously, which is great. And at the end of the day, you're going to be driving highly qualified traffic to your website. You might not get a ton of traffic from this at first, especially if you're just starting out. But if you do this consistently, you're going to end up with all of this bait, basically, out in the marketplace that is nothing but goodwill. And it's always talking about the 3 most important things that are really critical to your market. And it's going to be positioning you as an expert, mainly because you're actually helping people. So the ones who actually go to your site as a result of looking at this will probably be the lowest hanging fruit there is. And we'll talk about how to actually turn these visitors and these prospects into clients later. Right now, we're just laying the groundwork. We're planting the seeds for harvesting. this low-hanging fruit. So the very first thing that we want to do is we want to get the actual video itself on YouTube. So I figured I'd show you that step right now. Let's get to it. Okay, so first thing, obviously, is you're going to want to have a YouTube account, which of course is free to have and relatively self-explanatory to set up, and here's how you upload a video to it. So right over here in the top, you'll see a little button that says upload. When you click it, if you're on camera, it'll take 7 years. There we go. So when you click it, we can now choose a file to upload. You can click a button. It'll open up something on your computer. Or if you like, you can drag and drop a file in there. Let's see. First thing we want to do is we want to make the video public. And we'll click on this guy, and now it's just saying, okay, what do you want to upload? So I'll find the file I want to upload, which is going to be this one. Okay, where are we? I'm going to upload a big video of a recent show I just did. I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone right here. Recording content for you. Uh-oh, it's giving me a little bit of funny business here. That is unusual to have that happen. Let's see here. Let me try that one more time. We'll click on the old upload once again. Come on, YouTubes. Alrighty. Let's try that one more time. See if it'll give me a break here. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it did that, but sometimes YouTube gets a little bit weird. So I'll pause the video for a minute. Now you'll notice I have all of these tags in here, and these are all actually quite old. So I'm going to get rid of these, and then we'll go resume when the video has finished uploading, and I'll show you what to do here to make it more beneficial to you. All right, so I'll pause the video, and I'll see you in just a sec. So I had it paused for a second. I just want to show you what happens next. After you upload it, you always want to keep this page open, by the way. After you upload it, now it'll start processing, and it'll take a little while for this thing to get to the complete mark. So once again, I'll pause the video. I just kind of figured I'd show you what to expect here. So I'll pause it and resume when this is all done. Alrighty, so that took like 10 minutes or something, which wasn't so bad. So now that all this is done, it's uploaded and it's processed and stuff, it's giving me a little warning saying it might look weird. I'm not too worried about it. We'll have a look here in a second. Now it's time for us to kind of mess with the video and figure out what to do down here. So one of the cool things that I have recently discovered something painfully obvious, is you can resize this window here so you can really type a lot of stuff. This is a bio someone else wrote for me. I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff right here, and I'm going to say, if you like the book I mentioned in this video, you can get it at http://www.newkernbook.com. Now, here's what this is all about. The video I'm uploading is a video of a show that I recorded. I've just started doing a weekly show as part of the omnipresence methodology, so I'm doing everything I'm showing you. I call it Operation Carpet Bomb. In our omnipresence, you kind of want to carpet bomb your target market with goodwill and help. So this is all part of Operation Carpet Bomb. So what I'm doing is I'm just uploading the recording of that show here to YouTube, and in that show, I mention that they could get this book here. So the purpose of this show is A, to provide goodwill, and B, is to drive people to a website. In this case, this is the website. Now, when you're doing this, you're going to want to drive people to an irresistible intrigue offer site, or maybe a lead magnet site. We'll get into how all of that stuff works later on in the class. You can always revise these comments and things like that. So that's fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type a brief description of what is in this video here for the reader. All right, so I'll pause, and while I type, so you don't have to watch me, and then I'll explain what I've done. There we go. So, yeah, you would have wanted to watch me have to type all of this. So what I did is, prior to putting the URL down here, I just talked about what the viewer can expect from watching this video. Now, in this case, it's from a show that I produced. Good Lord, with an unusually phallic-looking microphone. Remind me to get a new microphone, gosh. So if you're doing just a regular screen cam video, these work just as well, by the way. I'm literally just testing the live show thing because I think it's cool and I have access to a studio. So I'm basically selling the reader on why they should watch the video, right? And then, of course, the purpose of the video is to drive traffic. So now what I'm doing is I'm mentioning the URL where I want them to go if they watch the video. I also mention the URL in the video itself. And then down here, I've gotten links to my Twitter, my Facebook. I set up a special domain that just redirects to my Facebook fan page because I think it's easier to remember. Snapchat and my website and YouTube. Which is kind of redundant since they're already on YouTube, but hey, why not? So now, what about these things? Well, these are basically like keywords that you're going to be listing your videos under. So if someone searches for me, they might find this, although, I have so many imposters that upload my videos and use my name a lot that I get a little bit buried in here. I would say I hope you never have that problem, but I kind of think that problem comes with being successful online. So I very politely and respectfully do hope you have that problem because it means you must be doing something right. So anyway, I've just listed my name here, consultant, right here, and I'll just have, let's see, advertising case study, enter, and then there we go. Okay, so that's all looking good. These thumbnails are fine. I think I'll choose this one. You can customize the thumbnail, by the way, which means that you can choose a special image if you want to. I'm not going to do that too much. I'm just going to put this right here. I think that's just lovely. So that's the thumbnail people will see when they see the video there in YouTube before they press play. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from unlisted to public. I want to make sure that's good. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not sure if I'm linked to Twitter. If I am, I'll share this. If I'm not, I won't because I've forgotten my password at the moment. And the final thing is I want to have a title of the video. So here I'll have Frank Kern, and then I'll just have the Frank Kern, whoops, Episode 2, Case Studies. There we go. Okay, so let's see what happens here if I click that. Do I have the dang... Yeah, now, see, I have forgotten my dang Twitter username. Is that embarrassing or what? So I won't do that, but if you remember yours, then you're going to want to share it on Twitter. So everything's looking good here. All of this is relatively fine and dandy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Publish for now, just to make sure it's all good. And if I want to share it on Facebook, I can go here. And I can do so. If I want to email it to someone, I can do so there. I can paste the link, etc. So one thing I want to do is I want to click on Return to Editing. And, well, let's see. I've already done all of that. All right, so that's good. Hang on here. I clicked a button prematurely. I just want to show you some advanced options that you might want to play with. About 30 seconds for this page to come up, likely because this is a longer video and it's kind of new, so that's a bit abnormal. What I want to show you is I want to go back over here to Video Manager, and let's see here. I'll come over here, and come on, Video Manager. Good Lord, if I wasn't filming, see, this would be, oh, there we go. Let's see. We click on the edit. And here we go. So now we're in some more advanced stuff. If you want to, I don't know why you ever would, but you can sort of put a filter on this thing if you want. You can make little cover cards and everything. If you want to subtitle it, you can. I never really do. It's probably some YouTube experts say you should. If you go to advanced settings here, you can allow comments or not. Let's see here. And we choose our category, which we're going to want to do, of course. And let's see what we've got here. People and blogs. I'm going to say, what do you think? How to and style. Don't necessarily know if this matters. I'll stick with people and blogs. Why not? Let's go crazy. Why they don't have business here is a bit of a mystery to me. But apparently they don't. So there you go. People and blogs. All right. So, searchable in public videos. This is all cool. I'm pretty much just going to want to leave all of this stuff alone. Am I going to allow embedding? Sure. Am I going to notify my subscribers? Sure. Hey, if you're using any dirty words or anything, you might want to enable age restriction just to be cool. This doesn't contain a paid product, a paid placement or product endorsement, so I don't need to have that on there. Don't need everyone to show my statistics, and don't want viewers to contribute subtitles or closed captions. Good Lord, you know that you might have some crazy people on that one that just make up all sorts of stuff, which could potentially be funny. But anyway, that's what you're going to find here. This is all relatively, standard issue. I don't think you really need to worry about it. Caption certification, I don't think we need to bother with this thing either. So I'll just click on Save Changes. Alrighty. So 700 years from now, this will be cool. And I think we're good. All right, so now we're ready to go. So if I want to share this sucker, here's the URL, and that's pretty much in most cases all you need to be able to share the video. So in the next video here, this is how you get it on YouTube. Now what's really cool, by the way, is because notify subscribers is already checked, my YouTube subscribers, which I've just kind of begun Operation Carpet Bomb. It doesn't sound very nice. It really is very nice. My subscribers are just now getting notified of this thing. So have a look at this. This is real time right now. This has had 11 views already because it has notified my subscribers, which is really cool. And so this is what I mean. The more you do this, the more this is going to start happening for you. So if we go to my account here, you can tell, well, let's see if I'm in the right place. Yeah, I've only got 9,941 subscribers. I've never really tried to get YouTube subscribers before. Now that's going to change, of course, as we begin this Operation Carpet Bomb. But as you can see, it's pretty cool, right? So I've already syndicated some content this way. Now my next mission is going to be to put this sucker on Facebook. So I will show you how to do that here in just a second. All right, I'll see you in the next video.